3, respond and assist units on the scene.
You guys might as well come on in and we'll just do the door.
Police! They're gone! It ain't gonna happen!
We teach them how to shoot, we teach them how to drive.
We're gonna lose if he doesn't have much ability to maneuver.
How many drugs have you used tonight, Eddie?
That's like asking how many times you have sex today.
We just had a report of a drive-by shooting.
Just an overpowering smell of marijuana.
I need a dog man. He's out on foot in the school.
He got up after I hit him.
Got a couple of 12-gauge shotguns here.
Let's go, you're going to jail.
This program contains actual police footage. No reporters, no recreations.
We're just going to assist one of our plainclothes members. He has a search warrant for a house where there's a hydroponic operation going on. And he's just going up to the doorway now in plain clothes, and he'll be checking out to see if anyone's home. We've got it set up right now so that we're able to listen to his radio over the cell phone, and as soon as anything happens or he gets someone, we'll move in and help with the arrest.
I knocked. No answer here so far. Doesn't look like he's here, so. Okay, no, you guys might as well come on in and we'll just do the door.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Police! They're gone! Police! They're gone! Police! We're here. Police! Upstairs, we've got 3 bedrooms up here.
We've just entered the house and found the room where the marijuana is growing. There's about, looks like about 20 plants here. It's not a very large operation, and the plants aren't mature yet, but it's quite well done up with an irrigation system to each plant, and I'm sure the person's turning a good profit with this. We're coming across these grow operations more and more often all the time. Typically, we'll get the information in any one of a number of ways. Occasionally the fire department responds to house fires where the electrical system has gone up in flames. Or sometimes we'll have information from confidential sources, or neighbors will report the activities of the people in the neighborhood who are growing the marijuana. Sometimes we might just happen to go to a house for a break and enter or inquiries on something else, and we'll notice the smell, which is very distinctive. And ultimately, I suspect most of these people get caught. It may take a while, but we're getting so many of them these days that I can't believe anyone can go too awfully long without coming to our attention.
This is a water storage tank, and inside the tank there's a 110-volt water pump, which is connected onto this garden hose here, which goes into the main growing room, and just provides a constant source of water to all the plants. And as the power source for the hydroponic lights, there's a timer right there on the wall, so that it can be set to turn on the lights, turn off the lights at certain times. It's 220 volts. He just unplugged his dryer and plugged in the power source for the lights. And also you can put fertilizer in here so that you can fertilize the plants through the watering system. So this operation here is somewhat sophisticated, but it's a small-scale operation. Just another one of the many that are out there, and most often than not, they will be caught at some point.
One of the more interesting items we found here is this little electronic device. I've never actually seen one before, but I have heard of them. I believe what it is something that's being sold now, simply as a little receiver for police band radios. And it doesn't actually pick up what's being said over the police frequencies, but it alerts the person who has this when there's a police broadcast in the area. You'll be able to see on here, there's a little light there, and when I key the radio here, it'll go off, and it actually starts vibrating. You can probably see it moving there. And it also has a spot for an earpiece where a person can be listening for a tone when the police radio is used.
This is the rear door of the house, which leads into the carport, and you notice that they've just screwed some wood right over the window of the door so nobody can see the light. And also, the front windows of the house at the basement level just have black tar paper over them, again, so that the neighbors can't see the light. And with an operation this small in size, usually neighbors aren't really going to notice the smell, because there just aren't quite enough plants to make too much of a smell outside the house.
Well, while searching the residence, Constable Shields found this safe. It was hidden underneath all the newspapers so that I guess anyone that came in wouldn't notice the safe there. So we obviously are very interested in what might be inside and making some effort to get it open now. Yeah, we've got a search warrant for the residence to search for anything associated with the growing of the marijuana, and it's pretty reasonable to assume that in the safe there's going to be something associated to it.
Cash. A few $100. Some documents. Certainly some proceeds of time money.
And one of the other cupboards here in the kitchen is a bag of dextrose. It certainly has some legitimate uses, but it's also commonly used as a cutting agent for cocaine. One of the things we found here is a deck of cocaine. It's just a single deck, not a lot, probably half a gram to a gram, worth upwards of $100.
Inside a lottery ticket.
Unfortunately, no one was home when we arrived, so we weren't able to make any arrests, but indications are that there's 2 people living in the house, and we fully intend to lay charges against both occupants. Right now what we're going to be doing is seizing the marijuana plants, the little bit of cocaine that we found, as well as the other paraphernalia that was located in the house that's consistent with the growing operation that's taking place here. I'm not foolish enough to believe that what we've done here today is going to straighten these guys out, but hopefully the police action and the subsequent court proceedings will curtail their activities for a little while. Maybe they can use their horticultural talents for something better, like growing a fruit and vegetable garden.
We're just heading up to a location here. We got a report of a irate female screaming at the top of her lungs in the street, called in by some people that are in the area. Apparently one male was seen leaving the scene of where she was seen. So we're gonna go see if we can track them down and try and ascertain what's going on.
I love you.
You searched already, Skeets?
What's that?
See if she's got any needles or anything. You gotta put your gloves on first? Yeah.
I love you, babe. I love you, Chris. Baby. No.
So she's been arrested for being drunk.
Ow. Chris!
How long have you been going out with Chris?
A month and a half.
There you go. Okay, what happened? You just came here tonight with her type thing, and you guys had an argument?
She got out of control, and I tried to take care of her. She put herself to suicide in the middle of the street. I tried to grab her. She ran to her, and she was truly out of control.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm trying to keep clean.
Okay.
My name, I'm trying to keep clean. You haven't heard from me for a long time.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sir?
I got no problem with that at all, okay? This incident here, we originally were attending to a complaint of a possible assault in progress. Upon attending, we ran into the female who was quite intoxicated and screaming on the street. A few moments later, the boyfriend of this female showed up, and he was also heavily intoxicated. There was no assault. They basically had an argument. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
Almost 19.
Almost 19? How about you?
I'm 18.
Okay, let's see some ID from you, sir.
I have no ID because my ID got stolen, but if you bring me up on the computer, you'll see that I'm turning 19 this month.
Okay, what, you got a criminal record or something? Is that why I'd find you on my computer or what?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, then I can't just throw you on the computer.
My dad works for the second.
Where are you guys coming from right now? Where were you walking from?
From, let's see here, 96 and whatever the street is, 96 and whatever. 99. 99 and whatever.
Is there anybody home at your house?
At my house right now, there's probably my dad home, but I don't know who I'm talking.
You got keys to get in your house? Let me see your keys.
I don't have keys to get in my house. I have keys to get in my room. I only live down the I'm staying at his house, right? My girlfriend's drunk. I already got a ride for her home. Shit. I already paid $30.
Are you guys going to be able to walk home?
Yes.
Or are you going to end up face down here?
I'm in the block.
Okay, start walking and I'll make sure you get home.
Okay.
Straight home, eh?
Yeah, right here.
We came up on a couple of males walking down the street here. They almost got hit by a car that was in front of us because they're obviously very intoxicated. Luckily, they're only a block from their house here, so we're just going to make sure they get into their yard all right. Just a little too much walking in the rain there. Looks like they're staggering on home there, and they're going to make it safely, so.
One of our marked units started pursuing a vehicle on 98th Avenue.
Copy. What's your location?
Dealership. King George about 100.
Copy. King George at 100. One in custody.
Started pursuing the vehicle. The vehicle ran from him across the King George Highway, then across and over the Meridian, doing a U-turn in front of him, and came to a crashing halt in the dealership lot at that location. And by the sounds of it, there was a short foot chase. Okay, our original officer who was chasing the vehicle caught the driver. The two passengers have fled on foot. We're just doing a perimeter now in the area behind the taxation center, behind the King George, and looking for two individuals in dark leather jackets who fled from that officer after that pursuit that he had. And the police dog has just picked up a track and is tracking them south from the taxation center through the bush area. Look the other way, you and the beard. Look away.
What if I put my face down? I was done.
That's fine.
Okay. Hey,
It's all yours, Dale.
I don't want to go in front of your gun there. Keep your hands down. Keep your head down.
Can I get a copy?
The other one, sir.
Wrong place, wrong time. Surrey 8-2 in custody.
Knives, needles, weapons.
Copy that. Bravo 8.
You got anything on you? Any weapons? Sir. No, sir.
Here, Bruce, sir.
Okay, members be advised, we have 2 in custody.
That's all I got, sir.
Okay, roll over on your side. Any needles?
No, we'll do that, sir.
Delta 21. Once I get back to my vehicle, I'm going to be RQO to give Constable Cruz a hand on this file.
2-1, copy.
Okay, stand up.
Do you have any ID on you?
No, yep, sir. Thank you. Why did you guys run? Pardon me? Why did you guys run?
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Especially when you're just passengers.
Cross your legs. Cross your legs.
Scared.
Sit down. No, cross your legs and sit down.
Scared of the big mean police?
No.
We're headed for the Portland Hotel for seizures. 421 Carroll in the lobby.
Very slippery on this one.
It's still the last call, eh? fight out here. Look at this. We've got a fight going here.
I don't know what just threw her down on the hay. He just threw her head first.
She just walked and he pulled her and threw her in the car.
I'm seizing. And when did she come down?
Who's having the seizure? You
I was. I'm seizing. And he, what the f*** he do?
You look all right now.
No, yeah, but I'm wondering at the house.
How about you go sit up against the wall?
Yeah.
Camera in there? No, we can't go. Go sit up against the wall. That's the charger of rights.
Just go inside and sit down, okay?
It's got nothing to do with this. Go inside. So what's your problem?
What he did, I don't want the
What's your problem tonight?
I need a seizure. I was seizuring.
You were seizuring?
Yeah.
Have you been drinking tonight?
I was sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. And I don't know what the f*** you do. What the f*** you do?
Lance.
I'm just straight
Why
out.
were you fighting with her?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, what's your problem right now? What is bothering you right now?
He said he was seizing.
Yeah, I got it.
He was shaking, and he asked me to call the ambulance for him.
Okay, just come on over and get up here.
Why don't you go and sit against the wall over here, okay?
Okay, come
sit
on.
down against the wall and relax for a minute, okay? So you don't hurt yourself.
Go use somebody else. Why don't you suck your own f***ing dick? And don't sexually harass me, or else I'll f***ing default you.
Okay.
BJ.
Thanks for your help, Josh.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. You want to go to VGH?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to stand up. Stand up. Good. Is she okay? Injury-wise? Wait here a second. Down here, okay?
Did she leave? She left the scene, eh? Okay.
She wouldn't talk.
Okay.
Turn around.
I don't know. He said he had seizures. He was shaking. I don't know what his problem is.
He does have seizures, but sometimes they're like
This guy wants to talk to you.
which guy?
The ambulance.
Can I talk to one of you three?
We had a man and woman here fighting when we arrived on scene. Apparently the man in the stretcher had a seizure, and I don't know what the problem with the fight was, but the lady left the scene and she's gone down the alley. So anyway, he's all wrapped up and packaged and ready to send to hospital, and she's left the scene. So I guess we'll head back and wait for another one.
Her mouth or something.
We're going to report of a structure fire at 1100 East 13th. Ladder and the engine are there ahead of us because they were already out in the run, so they're on the road. Looks like the fire's in the basement. Engine 3's already about their 1.5 inches around. They're laying another one down the other side to protect the exposures. The buildings are so close. There's a report of people still inside in the basement. Graham and I are going to have a look. It's me! What? Police says there's a couple more people more. It says there's supposed to be 2 people in there. What's up on top of that? I'm gonna go put the basement right here. We're in the basement. We can't find anybody. There's a lot of beds, but it looks like everyone's vacated the premises real quick. Engine 3 and the ladder are already out in the road. They went to a automatic alarm, so they were ahead of us. So they had a really good response time. We got tapped out to a report of a structure fire. The 1100 block of East 13th. On the way there, engine 3 reported a red fire in their lane, so you kind of know you got something. We decided to come down the lane because they lay that big 5-inch down the front. It's a real pain. You can't move it or get around it. So we came down the lane so we could be closer. Fire looked like it was in the back of the enclosed, old garage, more of a storage shed now, and it was starting to roll over pretty good. Looked like it was extending into the walls and into the basement suite. We got reports of people in the basement still in the basement suite. So Bogey and I scooted into there and they knocked it down, the flames down, and no, everyone was gone. All the beds were empty. High occupancy load down there. There's a lot of beds. So there's no one there, and we searched the second floor. There was no one there, and the other crews searched the top floor. It was basically a 3-suite house. Basement, middle, and upstairs. They put a line down the side to protect exposure because you can see these houses are so close together. When the flames come out, they catch all 3. So the engine company and the ladder company got 2 lines down, one down the side and 1.5 inches in the back. And once they got water on, knocked it down pretty quick. And it was a good stop. If they weren't out on the road, it would have been a little more extensive. Captain Donaldson called for the fire investigator, and the fire appears to be suspicious the origin appears to be suspicious in nature. There's a strong smell of gasoline in the area. There's some burn patterns that wouldn't normally occur in a house fire. You've got a little bit of fire here, a little bit of there, then the main body of fire looks like someone's poured some accelerant on the outside. And the starting of the fire also is in a semi-unsecured area adjacent to the basement, covered in garage area, which then extended into the house. So looks like it's suspicious, and I guess the investigator will try to figure out where it started, and that's his job.
Open up, it's police. Open up, please. Open the door, please.
Okay, hold your little britches, okay? Fine, man.
What's going on here?
That's all.
Hi. Hi there. We're looking for a couple guys here.
I got a shitload of guys.
You got
Which one in particular?
How many guys you got in here?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys and a girl.
Okay, get all four guys come outside right now.
Why?
Because I need to talk to them. I'm investigating a crime. I want them out here now. If they don't come out voluntarily, I'm going to drag them out. You understand? Come on, let's go, fellas. Let's go.
You're going to do the crime,
Come on, fellas.
You're licensed to do crime, eh? I know it takes.
Come on, fellas.
Oh, they know what happened. I know what happened too. I was up there. I was looking.
How are you doing?
Come here.
Come here.
All right, turn around. Put your hands against the wall. Up against the wall. Up against the wall. Up against the wall. What happened here?
Nothing? You guys didn't assault anyone? No. Didn't have any sticks?
Put your hands up against the wall. Spread your legs.
Hey, we're going to be
These two you haven't seen before?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hey, those two guys can go on back in. Okay, you're not.
I saw some of this shit.
Hey?
I saw some of this shit.
Well, tell me about it.
Those two guys, man. One of those guys.
He hit us with the bat.
Came out with the bat, man.
They were after the. They were after
us. He hit me. We weren't doing anything. He got
If I saw the guy, I would know which guy came with the bat.
Why did they come to you?
I don't know. He was tripping on something, man. All of a sudden, he just came with the bat. Everything was going fine, and he just came with the bat.
Why would he come to you?
I don't know. Because we were talking about. We were at a party up at Stan's, and we were talking about boot fucking people. And he's like, you better not say anything or I'll boot.
Don't! No! What the f are they doing? What are they doing?
Don't worry. I know everything that happened.
Why'd
Don't
you
worry.
help
I
them?
saw everything that happened.
Dad, sit down!
Don't worry. I saw everything that happened.
Why the f? What's going on?
Because they don't know what's going on right now. But I saw everything that happened, man.
What's going on, though? I don't see why they're cuffing them. They didn't do jack shit, man.
Those guys, they came with the baseball bat.
Are you back here again tonight? Story, okay?
Are you AWOL again?
No.
You're not AWOL?
No, she's missing.
No, we're just chilling.
Okay, I just want to check to make sure. I'm going to run around our system to make sure, okay? Come on outside with me for a sec.
No, but I saw a lot of shit that happened.
Okay.
You might as well be honest with me right now.
Are you AWOL?
Just come on outside for a sec.
You don't have to. Go ahead. If you're not AWOL, go ahead.
I have no problem with that, then.
Are you AWOL?
Are you going to be AWOL? No.
I'll be AWOL. No, but seriously, those two white guys, man.
I don't see why.
Man, that one guy, all of a sudden he came out with the bat and he
anything.
kicked everybody out of the house and he's like, get out of here. No minors allowed. And we're like, okay, but he let me stay for some reason.
Is there anybody else in there? In the house?
What you saw, man.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, what the hell, man?
out of the way.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
We're gonna have a look. I said move out of the way.
It's okay.
Just move out of the way, you're gonna get arrested.
Okay, so you're not coming in.
I said move out of the way,
No,
or
it's
you're gonna
okay.
be arrested.
Why? What for not letting you in my house? No, seriously, stay out, man.
Hey, don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me.
Okay, go ahead. Look, you won't find nothing, man.
My sons are sleeping, so can you guys be quiet?
Look, man. I don't even have to let you guys in here, man.
Lisa, quiet.
Just be quiet. Fuck. Why can't you guys believe shit, man?
I'm trying to.
You don't even have to be in here, man. Why don't you get up?
Don't make it hard.
Why don't you just leave, man? I'm telling you the truth.
I'm gonna check, okay?
Go ahead. Check me, bitch.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry, man. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry. Just check.
Those guys nicked me and my friend with that bat.
So that.
Right, they did.
They nicked my head with that f***ing bat.
I could tell you what shit they were talking about before this all happened. They're like, yeah, boot people is awesome. It's rad.
Okay.
Okay.
Your friends are going to jail.
Why?
Why are they going to jail?
But seriously, what's up, man? Like, those
What'd they
two
do
guys,
wrong?
man, they should be put away for a while, too.
What did they do wrong?
Bro, 18, how
They
you
didn't
got
do
investigating an assault?
They harbor runaways.
Yeah, well, why don't you come check me out? I know a lot of shit those two guys said, man.
Yeah.
I was there like the whole night.
We have a problem with the hookers in Burnaby. They seem to be, especially in that nice weather, they seem to come back a lot more. And Corporal Johnson is just checking these girls, making sure neither of them have outstanding warrants or no-goes in the area. And then we try to move them along. Unfortunately, when they're out here on the street, we get a lot of complaints from the citizens. And nobody likes having the working girls in their area. But legally, there's not too much we can do to them. We can ask them to move on, but if they choose to come back, they can, because standing on the street corner is not, unfortunately, a crime until they end up soliciting, which is something we have to catch them in the act. And in order to do that, we usually set up projects for these girls, and we usually target the Johns and target the girls to try and solve the problem. Unfortunately, it just seems to go back and forth between Burnaby and New West. Like, are they trying to catch pneumonia?
16.
16?
16 and 18-year-old. The one's only been here from Poland for 4 years, and the other one just got here from Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking in Edmonton, and the other one says she wasn't cooking in Poland, but who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, both pretty young.
Makes you wonder, eh?
It must be cold.
Yeah, it must be freezing. Like I'm cold like this. But yeah, there's another one we checked out here too. Another really pretty girl, too, just a few minutes ago. What's that? Do you have ID on you there? I can have a look at. How long have you been working out here?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
From where? Are you the one from Calgary? No? Okay.
No, I live out here. I just don't work outside. I have a phone bill I need to pay.
Where do you usually work?
Cut off. I don't work.
You don't work? What do you usually do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Are you on welfare?
Yeah. I'm just a single mom.
Where's your kid tonight?
She's at the babysitter's.
Told the babysitter you're going out for. Told the babysitter you're going out for coffee?
My roommate. I'm not going to be out here long, trust me. This will probably be my last night.
Like what, you just needed money for the phone bill, so you decide you're just gonna come work the streets? You've never worked the streets before? Never?
Well, a long time ago when I was really young.
Full copy of details?
Somebody in jail for it, because I was about 15, 16.
What, did they get charged with living off the avails?
They're in
Is that what
jail
it was?
still. So that's why I moved out here, because I'm just scared.
Did you just live in Alberta?
Yeah.
In Calgary?
No, Edmonton.
Edmonton?
I was only out there for like a week, and I was underage, so of course I got picked up, run away, but I never went back out after that.
No? Well, it's probably not a good idea. You know, we get a lot of complaints from the citizens around here, so...
From the people around here?
From the people that live around here, because a lot of people that live around here, they don't want this stuff in their neighborhood.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm just trying to pay a bill.
Well, I understand that, but, you know, it's not... No, you know, I understand your situation, but, you know, being what you do and what I do, I have to tell you that, you know, you gotta you gotta move on. Maybe go down to New West or something, okay?
Into New West? Okay.
But they don't like...
I've never been out there. I'm just afraid of the girls, I guess.
Well, there's not too many out tonight with the rain and all.
Okay.
Are you and Selma, like, hooking up here tonight, or you just...
That's the only person I know.
Okay. Well, maybe wait for her to come back and then tell her that I said the same thing.
Okay, thank you.
She knows me.
I'm just gonna go to the store anyways, so.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, be safe.
Okay.
So you're not going to New West then, eh?
That's place to go.
Yeah. Andra? Sorry?
You should get a new one. It's pretty.
Yeah.
good.
Get it laminated or something. Do they have your address on here? No, it's not on here. So you living in New West? Or you have a no-go for New West?
But I'm on the other side of Great Street.
Oh, okay. Andra. Do you have anything outstanding right now?
Ontario.
Nothing here, though, eh? Just hang tight a sec. I'm just going to run you through, make sure you don't have anything outstanding, okay? All right. Well, I know you're not allowed to be in New West, but not to sound mean or anything, but you're not welcome in Burnaby either. We get complaints from the citizens all the time, okay? So, besides, it's Easter. Hey.
I don't recognize her.
No, she's got a record as long as my arm.
Yeah?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Her name is Andra. Andra.
I was going to ask you.
Andra. We're on our way to Kingsway Ave and 19th for a motor vehicle accident with injuries. I guess ambulance and fire are en route at the same time. So I'd like to try and get there as quick as you can, just in case it's a fatality. You want to secure the scene as soon as possible and make sure everything's still in the same place. So usually we have our traffic section who attends any motor vehicle accidents with injuries, but they go home midnight, so after that it's up to the general duty to take care of things. So we haven't had an update yet, so we're not quite sure what's going on yet, but we're almost there here. So hear the complaint complaint is Richmond Cab, so it makes me wonder if they're one of the ones involved. Oh, there goes ambulance, so it's going to be down there somewhere. Let's hope we don't cause an accident here.
I'm in scene. We're going to use some traffic control to block the road here.
Copy, and Echo East there as well.
Echo East cleared.
It looks like there's lots of people.
I just stand by and I'm just going to block.
10-4. Basically here we just let fire and ambulance do their job because there's not too much we can do like health-wise for these guys, but we just have to make sure we figure out who is the driver of each vehicle and get their details, but we want to let these guys do their job, not get in the way first, so. Are you the driver of this vehicle?
Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
She's got a fractured wrist, so she'll be going. He wasn't wearing
Okay.
seatbelt, so he'll be going.
He was
we're
in the
actually
back?
going to deliver a baby just around the corner, so I don't think we're going to be.
Oh,
We
okay.
have 3 more ambulances coming, but
Okay.
we're going to be here then. Looks bad driving by.
Do you know these guys at all?
Yeah, I used to play soccer with them.
Okay, so what did you see happen?
I was driving by.
Okay, who is that? Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
one of
What did you see?
Well, when I came out here, I seen these 2 cars in the accident. I seen this guy laying here, and this guy got out of the car and laid right there.
Uh-huh.
But
He got out of the car himself? Okay.
He just dropped. That lady was the cause of it all. She was the one that maybe swerved into this car.
Uh-huh. Did you actually see that happen though? You just
No,
saw the after
I
effect,
just
eh?
said the
Okay.
after effect.
They already have your name on the computer when you phoned in and that, so we got your name there. But thanks. Okay, yeah, that's it. Was he driving the vehicle?
I know. It's Mustafa too. It's Mustafa too. It's alright.
Are you friends of theirs?
Yeah.
Okay. So is this his car?
Yeah.
So he was probably driving, right?
I would assume. So what happened? What happened?
I think somebody ran a stop sign here, but we're still looking into it. No. What is his name?
I could see the accident.
Abdul?
I was driving behind them.
What are your suspicions?
She ran the stop sign. Everybody says as they saw her, she ran the stop. She didn't even stop at all. Came out and hit this guys, and all these guys were getting dropped off at the corner here, and so they basically just turned around and saw it happen.
Right.
So Donna's.
She's in which car?
She was. The bad car is the Probe there, and these guys are going down Kingsway.
Okay.
Westbound, and she was coming off stride here and came right onto Kingsway without stopping, I guess. So, but Donna's calling Murray, see if we should call out the traffic analyst, because we don't know quite what their injuries are. So they're all going to Royal Columbian. So.
Westbound traffic's blocked. Are we looking at a fatal or what?
I don't know.
We're blocked eastbound as well and just rerouting around that way because with the ambulances and stuff, there's just no sense having anything there. So I'm going to keep that side blocked off. We might as well keep that shut down. Wait for Murray to make the call on the analyst and stuff and go from there. If alcohol isn't a problem, then we'll just go with that. That's all I was concerned about.
Is everyone gone now?
Yeah, they're all going. I think they're all going RCH.
Okay.
3 guys from this car went, and then the female in the other car she went to. She just had a fractured wrist. The driver.
I gotta take care of her, man. What's wrong with her? She's upset because of the whole ordeal. Look after her. Something.
We'll head down to the scene here. Apparently the guy's still in there that...
Can I go into the house and get a cigarette and shit?
Yeah,
or
just
am I under arrest?
No, we're just gonna get to the bottom of what happened here. Got your legs there? Okay. Hang on. Okay, we'll head down to the scene.
And 3-2, we've got the suspect on the line. Do you want us to advise him to come out?
Yeah, boy, we're just pulling up to the house now. He might as well come out to the suspect.
10-4, we're advising him to come out the front door to meet you outside.
Hey.
Okay, we're there now.
Hey, stay.
Okay, come on out, sir.
The victim and the suspect got into a verbal argument over unappropriate language that was being spoken to family members. And the victim brought out a knife. The suspect grabbed the knife from him and threw the knife away, and a fight occurred. At this time, the victim was going to be looked after by the emergency medical people. He was intoxicated, and he had an abrasion and a large cut over his right eye.
Under arrest. Yep. Assault with a weapon. Okay. And I'm going to take you to the car with you to your rights. You're not allowed saying anything you do to me. Maybe get
Y'all grab my shoes?
Yeah, we'll have to do that for you. Drop the cigarette, okay? Drop the cigarette. What do you got in your pockets?
I got my wallet, my ID. That's about it. So I told y'all I had a weapon and all that, huh? Okay. That's really nice.
Okay. We'll go have a look inside.
Y'all best talk to the witnesses that really know what went down. I'm just not going to say too much.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And that he did this and that.
That's fine.
So y'all talk to the witness and then y'all probably clear it up.
Number here?
Okay. Watch your head there, eh?
Yeah. Oh, you drop the needle, okay? Thanks.
Got 2.
Do you have any other needles on you? Okay, just... So what's going on? What's going on? Okay, you want to drop that needle too? Nothing else on you? No? Okay. Why don't you just grab a seat on the ground for us? Okay. Is there a needle in your back pocket too? No? We can see one. Do you want to take that out and throw it on the ground for us? Why don't you just lay down flat on the ground for us?
Just stick your hands out to your sides there once you get on the ground. That's it. Now put your hands out, both sides. And turn your palms up. Turn your palms up. Okay. No, don't move. Okay. Now put your other hand back here. Your other hand back here. That's good. Just like that. Okay.
My understanding this fellow was either trying to break into the building or smashing on the glass to set off the alarms and get some attention here. Apparently he's been arrested several times before, creating problems, and has been very violent in the past.
He'll either go inside or he'll wait outside. I've caught him 4 times. Phil's caught him 3 times. Byfield's gotten him a couple times. Like if you run this address or that guy's name on PERS, it'll come back so many times being here.
What's he doing it for?
I have no idea. He'll just smash, like the other night too, he smashed out the window and started searching the property, and the dog finds him and he's drinking beer and gives the dog a little shot with a beer bottle and...
Bad choice.
And yeah, this must be at least the 5th time for me here with this guy.
So what's he been like when you arrest him usually?
Sometimes he's calm like that, and other times he's been like just wired. You can tell like he's just...
Well, he says he's been drinking it, so we'll dip him.
Yeah.
But he's pretty...
over there.
Yeah, he's pretty much... He just laid right down in the back seat there, like to pass out.
Just wants a place to sleep?